TikTok is home to various different forms of content, whether you're on book talk, music talk, and since it's about to get banned, or at least that's what I think is gonna happen, I think that it would be a good time to review the deepest, worst, freakiest part of TikTok, aka KinkTok. For a quick rundown, it's essentially just really freaky TikToks, cake-sitting TikToks, human muzzle TikToks. Now you'll know you're on this side of TikTok when you're not all the way into like the corn category, but this is borderline suggestive content, bro. A kink is just an unconventional sexual preference or behavior collectively. So some of you freaky individuals who like toes, enjoy being called the hard R, yeah, that's the type of stuff we're talking about today. Now, if you're still somehow unfamiliar with this concept, let's get into a couple examples.
I cannot say the craziest place I've done it was a funeral home.
A funeral home? Imagine being so down bad you couldn't wait to go home. You get freaky at a funeral home. You lost a family member and you couldn't wait to bust a nut. POV, your public humiliation kit has unlocked. Every boy loves a good feminine bully. Hey, fellas watching this video, is that facts? Me taking warm-up strikes like a good girl. Me to someone's husband who is also a and we get to watch our partners in action while they degrade us like the losers we are. Any white person with dreadlocks, I assume the worst out of them. I'm sorry, bro. And if you for some reason thought, oh, he's reacting to just old clips, here's something from one day ago. I threw up on the British Broadcasting Company. Sometimes sharing is not caring. What happened to like shame, privacy, intimacy? Like, why are we just talking about this out in the open?
30 different kinks, so you don't have to.
3 years.
Kids, if you're following along at home, make sure you have the conversation around this first.
Kids, whoa. Have the conversation before you start. No, don't start any of this at all. Back 20 years ago, you could see a nice couple on the internet be like, oh, that's probably a nice boyfriend, nice girlfriend, good couple. They probably treat each other right. In 2024, 2025, we know exactly what they be getting down to. She be digging in him, he be digging in her, I don't know.
Was it deranged and out of pocket? Maybe. But was it real as fuck? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Hashtag get the strap. Hashtag hashtag who's your daddy. Hashtag talk. Is this an entire form of TikTok? Should we find out? Okay, unfortunately, we gotta do it, bro. Curiosity killed the cat. Well, unfortunately, we dug a little bit too deep and we found an entire section of talk. Now, here's the part where I make a few assumptions about you. I'm gonna assume that you've already heard about the freaky cooking TikToks. I'm also gonna assume you've heard of the TikTok live weirdness. For example, the lady acts like she's getting clapped from behind. You probably also heard about the weirdo OF models who are damn near marketing their product and their pictures for children using Spider-Man costumes. But something you might not have heard of is the RSO tour.
Day 1 of the RSO tour. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically wherever I'm at,
I'm gonna be treating the registered offenders list like it's Tinder.
Imagine being so down bad that you shoot shots at women on the RSO list just to get some coochie, my brother. Do not try this method. You are gonna be itching and burning in about 5.5 minutes, bro. Facts. Now, when I was first cooking up this idea back a couple months ago, I was wondering who is the originator of this trend? Where is this really credited to? And although I can't really find the original source, it's probably been going on for a while, I can point to one person who is the famous representative of this thing we call KinkTok. Let me introduce you to Eve Iris, mostly known for...
I'm great for you, aren't I?
Whoa! Excuse me, bro. I did not mean to interrupt your grocery store freak off session, bro. Y'all might as well get undressed and start... get into it right there. Have you ever used public networks and felt totally unprotected? Data breaches and malware functions could be just one click away from making you lose important data. With CyberGhost VPN, you can finally put your mind at ease and shield your identity. CyberGhost transmits your data through a secure encrypted tunnel, giving you a high level of online anonymity and military-grade security. Step up your cybersecurity without falling behind in speed or responsiveness, and overcome blocked libraries of over 40 streaming platforms like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, and many more. So basically, you can change your online location in 2 clicks and unlock any content that is blocked in your country. In addition, with CyberGhost, you get full anonymity, so no one will know about your online activity or your history. Use one subscription to protect and enjoy online freedom without restrictions on up to 7 different devices. CyberGhost VPN service ticks virtually every single box you can imagine and is compatible with most operating systems, including Windows, Mac OS, Linux, iOS, and even Android. With more than 38 million users and an excellent rating at Trustpilot, which has been reviewed by over 21,000 users, by the way, and a price of just $2.03 per month plus 4 months free. Click the link in the description and use a special discount code. They've got a 45-day money-back guarantee and 24/7 customer service support, so everything is literally risk-free. Matter of fact, what section is this? Is this the pasta aisle? Why are we putting fingers in our mouths in the pasta aisle? Brief intermission. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. According to YouTube statistics, only like 80% of y'all are actually subscribed, which is kind of a low number. So if you enjoy the videos and enjoy the channel, consider subscribing, bro. Can we boil the noodles and make our dinner and then, you know what I'm saying, get to it later? There's a chance you've seen that clip in January, but just know it does not stop, okay? It is now October and she is still on that same type of timing.
There's something else I could ride?
Side note, throughout this video, I want you to pay attention to how many of these videos are filmed in public, because that is a weird key concept of these type of TikToks, is they like to do their weirdness freak activities outside and bother other people with it.
That's one type of bone I love in my mouth.
What?
Oh, do you remember it?
Like
Oh,
such a well-trained girl.
stop. We are in the dog section. Let's get you a leash, boy.
Just give me a leash, more like get you in a cage.
Kids are in the area. Matter of fact, other grown adults are in the area who do not want to be a part of your weirdo fantasy experience. Like, I would not be judging. Actually, I would be judging, but if this was in private in the comfort of your own home, bro, it's cool, I guess. Like, do what you gonna do. Put that man in a leash and a collar. You get what I'm saying? If it's in the comfort of your own home, who am I to judge, right? Those clips originally went viral in the beginning of last year, but in October, she was still doing the exact same thing. So I believe that she has probably developed into a better person and a better content creator as time has moved on. So what better thing to do than now, being a year later, January 14th, to see what she's doing now.
Don't join the live stream. Every time you join the live stream, I have to jump off of a cliff and dive into the deepest, darkest holes of the Giat, never to return.
It does seem like, at very least, she seems to have stopped doing the IRL public grocery store type of content. So, hey, clap it up for that. Now, some other weird forms of content are like the egg yolk, weird face, baby acting, age regression thing. Acting like a child in general as a grown adult is something I will never understand. The fact that you're getting off to acting like that is borderline like EDP activity, bro. But I will say one thing about this acting like a baby thing: age regression in general can be a trauma response to certain different traumatic experiences. And so since some people are genuinely age regressing, not in a weird way, but just, you know, how they respond to trauma and such, knowing that other people will take advantage of people's coping mechanisms is downright disgusting. It's like trying to take advantage of a disability in a sense. Now, some people have already covered this video topic in general, but something that they do fail to recognize at times is this weird form of chiropractor content. Why are we saying goddamn in the beginning of a cracking session? Is this professionalism? I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Lord have mercy on me.
Like, okay, why are we getting these sound effects, bro? Aside from that, you could say this is a regular standard procedure, I guess. I don't know. Actually, chiropractors, if you're a chiropractor watching this video, let me know. Is that regular standard procedure? I don't know. That's the thing with this type of content. A lot of it is like they're barely just like edging it, you know? Just keep edging. It's saying best crack in town as the caption. Oh, and by the way, this is an actual chiropractor, I believe, right? Let me click. 4.8 million followers, Dr. Alex. So this video right here is filmed by Dr. Cracks, all right? Like, the focus of this video doesn't really seem to be the adjustment. Cameraman knows what he's doing. The cameraman understood the assignment.
This area right here. So, man, can I lower this just a
There's
tad?
no way this is real.
So
There is no real situation in life where you need to be sitting on a table like that getting an adjustment. I thought maybe, okay, at first, maybe I was doing too much. Maybe I'm crazy. What is going on in the chiropractor community? And why is nobody talking about this? Now, all jokes aside, the weirdest part about that content is that you're making a very, like, normal medical procedure sexualized. Society is just way too freaked out nowadays. Every single thing on earth has become somebody's pleasurable fantasy. Somewhere in the world, somebody is watching chiropractor videos and gooning all night long. Social media is just beyond fried.
I've gone to the chiropractor before, and I've never gotten this adjustment.
Is this the 5 fingers of death Naruto adjustment, bro? Since when do you get colonoscopies at chiropractors? Buddy is straight up thumbing that. Now, remember in the beginning of the video how I mentioned that things would get progressively worse, and when I said that, I really meant it. If you're a normal person who hasn't already been fried by the cornification of the internet, you might be wondering, how could things possibly get any worse than it's already gotten? People are literally borderline having intercourse in public. And it's not just people, it's companies. This couple right here, they would play with toys in grocery stores while talking to the Walmart employees. What brain cells do you have in your brain that convinces you, I have some new sex toys and I'm gonna test them out in a store. If you consume too much content like this, you gonna be like that one dude who pulled up to the drive-thru butt ass naked like last week. Now, as I mentioned before, there are a bunch of different variations of KinkTok, and the worst one for sure has to be the public ones. Imagine being a Walmart employee, just on a regular Monday morning, you know, assisting customers, and then all of a sudden, one of them is just moving a little strange, a little odd. You might think maybe this person's just a little weird. Or maybe they have a disability and they don't want to be rude, don't want to make fun of them, don't want to, you know, act different towards them. They might just have like Tourette's or something. Nah, they're just getting their bean flicked by some vibrational underwear while their boyfriend is behind them, just stimulating you with the goddamn remote. That man did not consent to be a part of your fantasies, bro. These people do these things in public on purpose. It's not like they prepare to wear this around the house or nothing like that, bro. Now, remember how I told you that there is entire companies doing this type of stuff? Because don't get me wrong, it's horrible when one person does it or two people, because that is two brains who could have possibly thought, hey, this is not okay. But entire companies have a whole marketing team, a damn social media team, directors of senior management marketing, and let me show you what they approve. 66,000 followers right here, okay? So this is like a whole company page, right? Info Mind, 500,000 followers, okay? Now, I'm sure y'all have seen enough freaky weird content in this video already, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to include some other honorable mentions of things that I could have talked about. So we're gonna get started off with people who act like animals in public, like puppy girl Jenna. The people who do slave role play in public are all a part of this renaissance of KinkTok. Oftentimes people will say don't kink shame and don't shame people's certain fantasies and pleasure or whatever they like to take part in. And to that I say, number one, first of all, don't tell me what I can and can't shame. I will shame you for whatever I want, okay? I will shame you, bro. I don't care. But especially for the fact that you're doing this in public. And the real problem is, we gotta draw the line somewhere. Consent is always necessary. When you're doing things like this in public, you are unwillingly, unwantingly, unconsensually, actively making people participate in your fantasies, and they don't even know it, bro. I don't think I need to make it any more clear how weird that is. Also, kids are on TikTok, bro. You're posting this stuff on a platform full of people who are underage. Save it for OF, save it for your fansly, whatever you want to use. From our findings, you'll never really know when you're upon or unknowingly participating in someone else's sexual pleasures. You might think they have a disability. You might think that, I don't know, this person's just a little bit different, but nah, they have a 10-inch meter stick that's vibrating up inside there, and you will never know until you see a video of yourself online that now made you aware that you were just a pawn in somebody else's video. Society is freaked out, and we need to do something about it before it's way too late. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think that this is a real problem, or is it not that serious as I'm explaining it to be? I could never thank y'all enough. LHS, y'all are absolutely amazing, bro. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Sub to the second channel as well. That's where the reactions are coming in. Take care of yourselves. I won't waste any more time. With that being said, it's love yall. I love you, and I'm out. By the way, don't forget to click on the link in the description for CyberGhost VPN and get a special discount that is only granted to my specific channel viewers. The application will protect your data while you browse the internet and give you full access to all blocked content for only $2.03 per month. Once again, it's totally risk-free, so check it out. Link in the description. Thank you very much.